smile moment for you? It's been a treat. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and talk to you.
We haven't been able to hang out very much. We're always busy. We're on that show.
Just as nice as you seem in person, as you seem on television or on your videos. I mean, sincerely. They have a new CD, Love on the Inside. It's a deluxe edition that's coming out for you fans on July 22nd. There's a second one coming out on July 29th. Pick up the one on the 22nd because you might have that. You get more stuff. We were talking before we went to break, Christian, about how this was a labor of love, your third CD. I mean, Love on the Inside. Truly, you wanted to talk all about love in this record. Not just good love.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, you make an album of love songs, and today you have to address it in more of a modern context. I think you have to look at all the different kinds of love that you bump up against every day. Love lost, love found. You know, I think that
new love, self-love.
Yeah, I think you have to make it kind of somewhat three-dimensional. You know, you can't just
compassion, you know, which is a form of love, I think, which is love on not only the personal but also on a world level. I think there's so much to be said about it, and you do have to address it like that. I mean, if we were 18, we would probably address it in terms of puppy love, because that'd be about all we knew.
Yes.
But as we're just now 25, we
barely.
We know a little bit more about it. Yes. But you know, as you get older, you do realize that there are all kinds of love, and really that's what makes the world go round. Not to be cliche, but that is the answer. And as a matter of fact, we even explore that in one of the songs on this record. That if love is the answer, then what is the question? What are these questions that we're asking about ourselves and our lives and our country and our world that we're living in, that we want love to be this answer for?
Very good stuff. The single is just burning it out.
Yes.
And you know, you have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one has made up a dance.
We need a dance. Alan Jackson's got a dance. Well, you got to do is bring back a line dance. We need a dance.
I didn't want to scare you. I mean, since it's really working on
you brought a dance.
But I got my high heels on. You know, since I'm only 25, I might twist an ankle with that. I'm cheating with you. But I do want to talk highlights. Obviously, burning up the charts, the single, All I Want to Do. We're going to see that video here in just a minute. Countdown voters love it. How does this song set the tone for this album?
I think you know what? I think it just says, let's be excited about this album. I think this album is so diverse emotionally that it has the levity of All I Want to Do, but it also has the gravity and the depth of other songs on the album that are I think, you know, temperature-wise, a little bit more, I don't want to say complex, but definitely not the liberating, you know, fun that All I Want to Do is. So it sets a certain tone that says, let's be excited about the record, but it's not the whole record. I think the record's really diverse in comparison.
Some of your favorites on the record, Christian?
Oh, geez, you know, it changes as the weeks go by, but, you know, we've listened to this record now for 4 or 5 months, and some of the folks that we've been handing it to are listening to it for the first time, so it's fun to see that things evolve. Mine, currently, I think my favorites are Love, what you had said earlier, and Joey.
You sing part of the lead on Love, right?
Oh, I do. I sing the back half of that song. It's pretty fun.
And Bill Anderson, one of the writers on Joey?
On Joey. Yep. Fantastic, which Bill Anderson, obviously a legend that we all know, a legendary songwriter, and just fantastic. It was the first time we had written with him before.
You wrote with him for this? Wow.
Very exciting. And he keeps himself so relevant. You know, I mean, he writes with everybody, and we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know, like, all right, this guy can look at us and think, all right, these young whippersnappers, what are they thinking in here? But it was such a fun experience. I would definitely do it again. Call us, Bill.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you heard it here.
We're only 25 and you're only 30.
That's right.
Oh,
just make my word out.
And very last country song. You know, if bad things never happened, I mean, what would we have to write about, right?
And no one wants, you know, it is a song that is expressly about just that. That if we didn't have the challenges in our lives to go through, we wouldn't be who we are. And of course, you don't want bad things to happen to good people, but tough things do happen. And that's what that song is about appreciating.
And you get through them, don't they?
Yes,
and
you
good
do.
music helps you get through it,
Yes.
too. Hey, can you give us a sneak at maybe what the second single will be?
Can we get a sneak?
I don't think we know.
I think we can. She's giving
We'll
the
take that.
pass that you're saying.
But this is the best game in the world.
Yes.
This is the pick the single game.
The reason we're having
We
it
got
this
to pick
year.
the first one.
Luckily, I I think a lot of people think so many different ones are so good that everybody's putting their vote in and we can't come to a consensus, but this is a luxury problem.
I'll tell you what, the vote is in on the countdown for All I Want to Do.
Yes.
So, guys, if you have voted this, do you know your record is number 4 this week? I know
I love that. I love it.
I love that.
So while I have you
Thank
guys
y'all
here,
for voting for it.
Yes.
hey, take it away. Would you introduce your video?
Sure. It's at number 4.
Here it is. All I want to do.